by 2025. The wealthiest 1% of the global population is projected to control nearly half of all wealth, while billions live with limited access to opportunity. This extreme disparity isn't random chance, nor is it just about individual effort or talent. It's shaped by what we can call the Great Economic Filter-in, invisible, systemic force that quietly determines who rises to prosperity and who gets left behind. This filter operates through structural mechanisms that reward certain positions, resources, and capabilities while creating barriers for others. Understanding it is crucial because the filter isn't fixed. It can be navigated, challenged, and over time, redesigned. Children born into affluent families are far more likely to attend top universities and secure prestigious internships, giving them a head start that compounds over decades and is incredibly difficult to overcome regardless of personal merit. Second, we have regulatory moats. Global trade agreements, intellectual property laws, and financial regulations often favor established players. Large corporations use patents, licensing agreements, and lobbying power to protect their market dominance. These legal structures, while often meant to encourage innovation, frequently just entrench existing advantages. Third is infrastructure inequality. Reliable high-speed internet, efficient transportation, and stable energy are still out of reach for huge parts of the global population. This physical and digital divide just keeps widening the gap between the connected and the disconnected. The technological chasm accelerates the filter even further. Artificial intelligence and automation aren't neutral tools. And contrary to the popular narrative that only low-skilled jobs are at risk, AI now impacts white-collar professions' legal research, financial analysis, even medical diagnostics and creative content. The skill gap is real, but it's not the full story. The primary beneficiaries are those who own the algorithms, control the data, and have the capital to deploy these technologies at scale. This concentration of data creates new monopolies and raises formidable barriers for smaller players, further tilting the economic landscape. On the geopolitical chessboard, national destinies are also shaped by this filter. Control over critical resources like rare earth minerals, lithium, semiconductors, and energy infrastructure determines which nations gain leverage in global supply chains. Geopolitical conflicts and strategic alliances can either secure or disrupt access to these essentials. International financial systems, including debt instruments and currency dominance, often perpetuate dependency for developing nations. On top of that, talent migration or brain drain further concentrates advantage. Highly skilled professionals move toward economically powerful nations, leaving their home countries with a reduced capacity to innovate and grow. So, how do we navigate this great economic filter? It requires both systemic and individual strategies. At the policy level, real-world experiments are showing us pathways toward greater equity.